Yo, what's good, y'all? It's your boy, Kai the Culture Guide, and we got this clip going viral from our boy Tariq from Power, right? And he did an interview with some of his co-hosts, and one of the chicks from the show, and she was on the show, Everybody Hates Chris as well. She confronts Michael Rainey Jr., aka Tariq. She confronts him, and asks him, and she's very confused by this as well, right? She asked him, why did you unfollow me, right? Why don't you rock with me anymore after this girl has gotten engaged, right? She's like, we were good friends. I had a lot of great times and all this kind of stuff. What happened, right? But before we get into it, make sure y'all like the video, hit the subscribe button if you're new, and let's get into it.
Look, here's the thing. And we could cut this, we could not, or whatever. I think personally, I don't love when... because I've never met your fiance. Mm-hmm. He could be the coolest guy in the world. Mm-hmm. I don't love the idea of me being like hitting you up and be like, hey, what's up? Like, what's going on? I don't know what he's thinking. I don't know if he's
feel
like,
me?
why
Without respect and shit.
You get what I mean? Like, I'm having. Also, this kind of actually ties into like Paige thinking like I'm sick of being someone's girl. Maybe that's the theme of this episode. Paige is no longer somebody's girl. Okay, she is Paige motherfucking Heard. Anyways, I just don't like the thing of me hitting you up and be like, hey, like you're at Paris Fashion Week. And then, because I know how I feel sometimes as a man, be like, why is this guy on this TV show? You know what I mean? So yeah. I don't want him to feel like that I'm doing that to you. That's why I would like to meet him first and then be like, no, like Paige is a homie. I don't want him to think that that's what I'm doing. That's me personally, my brain around not hitting you up or texting you or whatever. Also, the close friends thing, there was a lot of wild shit going on. And
I enjoyed it.
Did you?
I always responded, didn't I?
I don't really remember.
I was like, this is good. Keep it going.
Sometimes I get in my head where I'm like, oh, I don't know if I want that person to see that.
Bullshit.
You don't follow me. I can't be on your close friends if you don't follow me.
Mike, follow her back right
now. No, please don't. Please don't. Stay where you're at.
When you was
totally
on my close
fine.
friends, you wasn't...
Yes, I was. I love when you guys... I mean, I don't love it, but I love when you guys act up. It's hilarious to me, and I just be cracking up. You guys be so bad.
Yeah.
You guys are bad.
So that's my psyche behind it. It has nothing to do with you, I promise. I don't know why Michael unfollowed you. Michael, you're gonna have to. That's you, God, and Paige's conversation.
I don't know, like the thing, like I don't know. Instagram be tripping. I don't know.
Instagram be tripping is so. You guys did not bring me on this podcast to play in my face. I know you didn't.
I just told you honestly how I feel. I want to meet your fiance, and I want to like. You know what I mean? Let's go to a Suns game,
Well, come on down to Phoenix.
All right. I'd be down for that. Let's do that, Mike.
Yeah, let's do it.
Right, and there's actually another clip where she goes to say, man, you guys were some good ass entertainment, why'd y'all stop, right? What happened? Just because I got engaged, that shouldn't have changed anything, right?
I mean, you guys were always my crazy stuff. You guys were my entertainment. You guys were definitely my entertainment.
That's all we were.
And yeah, that's all you were. That's all you were. No, you guys were hilarious. But like, you remember when you like go out of town and like out of the country and like I know it was so bad. It got so bad. I got taken off the close friends.
No.
It's true. I got taken off the close friends and unfollowed by this one. So it's like, what did I do? I just like to watch.
You were like everybody's TV crush.
Okay.
You were.
Oh, thanks. I was your crush?
You were.
Not back then.
Hold on. Can we cut Michael out of the feed?
Shit.
You were my crush. Wait, what did you say? I didn't hear. Do you think people were sliding in your DMs? Like, what kind of guys were?
I mean, listen.
What was that?
I will also tell you. But I'll tell you, a lot of people did not get responded to. Like,
I don't know why Michael unfollowed you. Michael, you're gonna have to. That's you got and Paige's conversation.
The thing, like I don't know. That's gonna be tripping, right?
Instagram be tripping is so. You guys did not bring me on this podcast to play in my face.
And Michael Rainey, he looked very like embarrassed throughout the whole thing. He didn't really talk that much, but we can kind of plug things together and figure out what was really going on here. And I think the real crux of the situation is that this is just one big friend zone situation, and I think Tariq or Michael Rainey, he probably was low-key feeling this chick, or they probably did do something together back in the day, and shit just not the same, right? So he don't want nothing to do with it, but she couldn't put two and two together.
Man, so Michael Rainey Jr. going viral for unfollowing Paige Heard on social media. They did an interview and she basically was confused on why he unfollowed her. I guess he used to have a crush on her. He probably thought they was talking. And she ended up getting a fiance, and dude probably ain't want to see that shit. And there's people in the comments saying he tripping. That's childish for unfollowing her. I ain't gonna lie, bro. Call me childish, whatever you want. I'm unfollowing you. And I always see people trying to put a gender to stuff like this. Women do the same thing, bro, and there's nothing wrong with it. If a girl like you or she thought y'all was fucking with each other back in the day, and you happen to pop out with a girl, bro, she gonna press unfollow or mute you. She don't want to see that shit, man. You can tell dude really thought they had something going on. She said in the interview that him and the other dude was her entertainment. He responded to that and said that's all we was. Dude was laughing the whole interview, but you can tell he felt some type of way for real. Then I would say he a little delusional, because if you look at the age difference, he should have knew that shit wasn't gonna happen. You can tell shorty a grown ass woman. Most women like that gonna want somebody their age or older. Facts.
And again, man, you know, it's so many lessons that arise in these celebrity situations. And one of the biggest lessons right here is to say that, hey, you know, if a woman likes you, she likes you. If she don't, she sees you as little bro. And I think that's definitely what's going on here. There's a big age difference. You know, I believe that Paige Hurd, she might be damn near in her 40s, right? Michael Rainey is still in his 20s, probably mid 20s by now. So she's probably, you know, proud of you in a certain way or whatever. And, you know, she's watched you growing up and she still see you as a little whatever, right? So I don't think there's any romantic, superly romantic connection right there. And, you know, when a woman friend zone you, you know, it's pretty much cooked, right? And a lot of guys think that, hey, I'm going to wait in the friend zone. You know, I'm going to stake it out. You know, I'm going to play the long game, right? And nowadays with social media and how many access of men they have, like when they see a man that they're really attracted to, a man they really like, you know, ain't no friend zone.
Once a woman friend zone you, there is no going back. There's nothing you can do to change my mind. I don't care if you wine and dine me, if you take me to Italy, you're not getting this. Because whatever you did from the start to get you in a friend zone, you can't get out. Have you ever been friend zoned by a man?
I've been friend zoned by 3 men in my whole life. I'm like, yo, like, you know, I like you. Let's see what's up. And they're like, no, I think we should just be friends. I don't want to be your friend.
Yeah.
Ew.
Yes.
I am trying to gargle your kids. I don't want to be your friend.
Yeah, that's on period, bro.
That's what the I wanted to get married. Yes. Okay. So when you tell me you're not interested, I'm not going to stop wanting to get married. I have to not talk to you. I have to now ghost you. And now you're looking at me like I'm crazy.
You have to not exist anymore. Disappear.
So y'all, drop what y'all think in the comments. You know, I think this is definitely the case. This is something that is very true. And, you know, just men. And when it comes to relationships, women deal with men that they don't like all the time, right? Women will even sleep with a man they don't like, they don't plan on being with long term. You know, this is a placeholder guy, and they will extract your resources, time, attention, all these different things, right? Even networking opportunities, right? Why do you think that Paige Hurd wants to be friends with Michael Rainey so bad? You know, being friends with him will continue to unlock opportunities, you know, just being in the circle, right? Being down with 50 Cent and them, being down with all these different celebrities that keep her, you know, networking opportunities open, so she can't lose that friendship that she, you know what I mean, kind of led him on a little bit, right? But y'all drop what y'all think in the comments. You know, do y'all think that this is a friend zone situation and that this chick, you know, pretty much ruined the illusion or the possibility of a relationship or a, you know, situationship, if you will? And if this is my wife, you know, I'm confused. Like, why is she so, you know, enthralled with these other men's life? Why does she want to be so close to all these other men who, you know, pretty much obviously they have a crush on you, if you couldn't tell, right? So she wants to keep that door open. Yeah, I think she would cheat on her husband, right? Any chick that just needs attention from other men like that, definitely a red flag. But y'all drop what y'all think in the comments. What do y'all think about this whole situation? You know, do y'all think that men and women can really be on some platonic stuff? And, you know, or will it, you know, pan out like this, right? One person catch feelings and the other person is confused. Drop what y'all think. Appreciate y'all for rocking with me. Like the video, subscribe, and we gone.